Hey, good morning, everybody. So nice to have you here today. We're not going to be playing Star Wars: The Old Republic today, but we are going to be doing a Star Wars today. So I'm very happy. I spent last night, I recorded and edited an 18-minute video about the Nightlife event and its current state of affairs. And so I'm looking forward to working on a video about it. And I was hoping to try and get it out Monday. So I was wondering if maybe we could work on it together, or rather you guys can come along for the ride while I do some behind the scenes editing the video. Gaming Dad says these tidbit pieces of info at the bottom could use updating. Oh, they sure could. I'm not even in a podcast anymore either. Oh no. I wonder if we could do that right now. Let's see. Let me pull that up this second. If we're doing behind the scenes, let's do behind the scenes, right? Let me pull that up. That's under the category of Twitch. That's under the category of, oh, I think it's called, oh, I can't remember what the file's called. Let's see, properties. It's called waiting, waiting.php. All right, let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this little baby. Is there anything in here that you shouldn't see? Nope, all good, just my bad code. You guys ready for this? This is what the waiting page looks like. Isn't it just absolutely wonderfully marvelous? Free to play. Players have restrictions, but there's lots of workarounds available. Search for SWTOR free to play tips for Seeky tricks. Subscribing with SWTOR will permanently unlock all current expansions, even if you unsubscribe the next month. You can get 100 free cartel coins per month by installing a security key to your phone, which also makes your account more secure. You can earn thousands of cartel coins in free cartel coins through achievements and galactic seasons. Let's add that there. I read really good. I read really lovely, wonderful, great. I set force speed as one of my other mouse buttons. I can accidentally press F. I also set vengeful slam as the same button. Listen, Spartan, if it's not F, it's wrong. If force speed is not keybound to F, you're playing the video game all incorrectly. You can use a space in your character's name to give them a first and last name. Type /stuck if you get stuck in a rock or tree. You can also try traveling to a stronghold. Press your numlock key to auto-run. Any crafting materials you pick up automatically go into your crafting materials bay, accessible from your inventory. Who's that?
You're my only hope.
Hey there, Daffy. Nice to see you. Thank you very much for supporting the project. You are almost at 2 years of supporting the project. That's wild. Thank you so much. Turn on enable area loot and auto loot. If you are playing a Jedi or a Sith, you'll get your first lightsaber around level 10 at the end of your first planet. Looking for a fun high-level solo challenge? Try the Eternal Championship and the Veteran Master Mode story chapters. You can fly anywhere by opening the galaxy map by pressing Shift M or by pressing the icon of a galaxy near... Oh, this doesn't exist anymore. It's not as easy to get to now. I wish that button was still there, to be honest. Or use the galaxy map from the menu, I guess would be the easiest way. If your companion stops helping you and is just standing there staring at you, Shift? Staring at you. Press the icon of a blue person to toggle passive mode off. My favorite unlocks to buy in the Legacy menu are the Quick Travel, Flip Pass, and Rocket Boots. You can type the Old Republic credit symbol in chat by holding down Alt and using numpad, and use your numpad to type 0164. You can use the outfit designer. It's called Outfitter now. Outfitter. To wear an outfit of your choice while retaining the stats of powerful armor you've earned. To modify gear, control right click on its icon in your inventory. Oh, it's not always in your inventory. You can drag modifications from your inventory into your gear. If you can't figure out where you are in the story, type !story in chat to see a guide of the storyline order. Alt-Z hides your interface for cool screenshots. Control-U will hide your interface on the character select screen for cool screenshots. If you have Windows 10, the most reliable way to take a screenshot is by pressing Windows Print Screen. I still use that to this day. If you want to zoom in more, oh nice, we've got the zoom guide, how to join a guild, how to subscribe just for 1 month. The first 2 expansions of the game are free for all players. Awesome. How to enable additional quick bars. Oh, if you can't subscribe, there's a fix for that bug. The Artifice Crew skill can craft color crystals, dyes, and blah blah blah. Synth weaving, armor mech, cyber tech, arms tech, Biochem Jawa Junk, yay! There are 4 official books related to SWTOR. Wonderful, perfect. Rurikar, you use Fraps for screenshot? Holy crap, that's old. Oh my gosh, Fraps is like, I remember recorded with using Fraps way back in the day. The current max level is 80, nice. While you're leveling, you shouldn't need to gear up beyond what you pick up off the ground. A companion compendium item boosts you up. You unlock a special heroic moment ability. If any of your characters reach light 5 or dark 5, you unlock special abilities. Your stuns can be incredibly useful. Your interrupt is awesome. F is for fast. Vizier, oh, here we go. This is the one we can just erase it about the career skills trainer. There are over 150 craftable decorations. Artifice crafters can make color crystals, specific ones. Other players can get these other color crystals. Ooh, cyan, purple, magenta color crystals. Black, green color crystal. To view all the color crystals. To view all the armor dyes. Artifice crafters can craft over 42 dyes with schematics. Nice. If your one-time email password is not arriving by email, you'll need to call support. You get a free level 70 character token the first time you subscribe. You can earn Darth Hexit as a companion by playing 40 group finder stuff. Weapon tunings are an incredibly expensive cosmetic item. Awesome. Star Fortress flashlands can be repetitive. There are many fun secrets. Tactical items are a special type. Oh, tactical items modify your abilities in unique ways. I'll just say that. The bonus series quests can now be repeated and give cosmetic rewards. Holy wall of text, Batman! So this is the kind of stuff that I do. This one, to be fair, was written over time. I've added more over time and stuff like that. But yeah, absolutely, it's the kind of stuff that I do. Do I get the token back if I delete the boosted character? Maybe. And it won't delete the character without giving you a warning. So you'll go to delete the character, you'll probably type in delete, and it'll tell you this character will give you the token back, or this character will not give you the token back. In general, if you've ever done any leveling or you've done and completed any quests, you cannot delete the character and remake it and get a free token back. The bonus series quests can now be repeated and give cosmetic rewards. Do they? What cosmetic rewards do the bonus series guys give? I'll just leave it at they can be repeated. Pretty sure they just give tech frags. If you want to unclutter your chat a bit, I suggest unchecking system feedback. My favorite class to play is Vanguard Tank! I'm on the Star Force server, one of the 2 North American servers. I am a clicker! I played over 50 hours on my free-to-play account. That's it, like 60 now. Haha, haha. When I play damage characters, my favorite is Jedi Consular Telekinetic Sage. That's not true anymore. Is Operative Concealment. Stabby. I used to play mostly Republic side, but I've been hopping around a lot lately and checking out stories and classes I've never tried before. I've tried them all now, but I enjoy the stories and abilities on both sides. My favorite color crystal is mint green and teal guardian. I think that's still true. This is a recollection of my entire life, pretty much. I built a datacron in real life. Search for Swtorista datacron prop. The Sith code, the Jedi code. I am Canadian. Limited time events. A Chiss name has 3 parts. Galactic Starfighter. Let's just, yes, SWTORs we're trying it in 2025, not 2024. Want to go in an intergalactic creature hunt? We have many friendly players in Twitch chat. Feel free to ask newbie questions. I'm in a podcast, not anymore, sorry. Not for a long time. I own an adopted tortoise. Her name is Shelly. We've created dozens of interactive maps. Yeah, I track all the current upcoming SWTOR events on Swtorista.com/events for House in Rukini. You know what else I want to put on here? There's something else. A blind, deaf, comatose quote. A blind, deaf, comatose lobotomy patient can feel my anger. That's how it goes. Not feel. Feel my anger. So let's put that in there for sure. I think that one's important to be added. And we're gonna put it in little quotes. Blind, deaf, comatose lobotomy patient could feel my anger. I love that one. There we go. Boom. Up to date. Done. That's your behind the scenes for the day. I'm trying to get the Imperial Director's jacket with cape, but no one sells it. Oh no. It looks like Red Storm posted one up, but apparently it's a popular enough item that it might already have been bought and sold. I am the chosen one, says Katsura over on YouTube. Are you now? Are you? Well, guess what? I have the high ground. Actually, I'm kind of low right here. I'm pretty down low. You probably have the high ground wherever you are right now. Okay, so what am I getting up to today? So basically, I have a blank video. Did I remember to export my audio? If not, I should do that first. Okay. I have a, let's see, I closed everything up. Yeah, good to go. Looking good. Looking nice. No, not quite. Hang on. Close that. Don't need that. Don't need the code anymore. That can go away. All right. I have a blank video editing file. I'm using Movie Studio Editor. This is an older version. I have the newer one too. I just use this one because I'm more familiar with it. It's not a free one. If you're looking to edit video for free, DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci, like the inventor, painter, artist, whatever. Leonardo da Vinci, that guy. I guess he's not really a painter. He just did lots of art drawing. And I have a video file that I recorded yesterday. It's about 18 minutes long. Holy guacamole. It is an incredibly long video, and I don't even go over all the rewards in it, but it's all about the nightlife. So if I mute this, the SWTOR Nightlife event is a sounds great, sounds awesome, because I had a little towel over my microphone. I was up close and personal, and then I I used a program called Audacity to record. It's not necessarily like recommended for high-end skillful users. For example, a voice actor probably wouldn't use Audacity, but it's great for me because it's very easy to use and I know how to use it, and it's pretty intuitive. Like, I don't have to think too hard about using it, which I love. I could probably get better quality or better recordings elsewhere, but I'm quite happy with the what's going on with the videos right now, so I don't really find any strong need to change it. Red Storm says, I need to get up and go to my disability eval, but my cat is refusing to move. I may have to break the cosmic cat law and move her. Red Storm, good luck with your disability eval. I hope that it goes exactly the way that you would like it to. And so please feel free to throw that cat on the ground. Sorry, kitty. Rurikar says, can I ask a question about the PHP document from before? I'm sure. I don't know if I'll be able to answer, right? Okay, so what else do I have? So I've got my audio file on there. And so for my videos, when I'm covering new stuff, I wind up going and recording everything from scratch because I won't have any like bank of videos taken or anything like that. However, because this is like I don't even know what number Nightlife event we're on, I actually have a folder called events, and the folder is called Nightlife event, and I've actually got a ton of Nightlife videos, and you can even see when I re-recorded the Nightlife video for 2022, I actually got a bunch of new footage there and put it in its own folder, so I have even more to drag from. So I can start by just grabbing video from here instead of having to go straight into the game and start recording right away. So for example, I know this is the SWTOR Nightlife lady introduction, so I won't have to go and record the introduction again. But let's see, do I have any cool just like me dancing around? Yeah, I love that. That's ridiculous, whatever it is. I have no idea what this is, but we're definitely gonna slap this on here. It's probably just some like filler footage from last year. The SWTOR. Oh, one thing we should do though is we should take this and we're gonna mute this track. This is gonna be any audio that I had recording in the background, like the game sound, or often me talking over myself, trying to record old clips to make them line up well. And now we'll have just, why do I have a big space here? I don't want any space. Clip, 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 clip. The SWTOR Nightlife event is a limited time event in Star Wars: The Old Republic. You know what we should do with this specific clip though? We're gonna press S button to split it, delete it, and we're gonna add a little keyframe to the end here. And this is why I don't use the newer one, just because I'm so incredibly familiar with the older one. The newer one, what's nice about it is it exports files incredibly fast, but I can't make them fast because I'm not as familiar with it. It is really nice for I use the new one for making the fun interview questions. Rurikar says, why are all those entries static? I'd assume it'd be easier to track and update if they're in a SQL database and dynamically loaded in. Was this easier to implement at the start than just grew? So yeah, you're absolutely right. If I really, most of my other projects, for example, like the mounts database, the mounts database, the pets database, the weapons database, even technically the WordPress, like where all the articles are, is a database, a SQL. Yeah. And so I think it was just being lazy, to be very honest. Like, it's just a list of quotes, and I wanted it to loop through with JavaScript, and I just did it really fast. Like, I couldn't even think of a good reason why you'd set up a database for this, because a database, you still have, I guess it's easier to log into, technically. For me, it takes longer to get logged into the database and find the right table and stuff like that than it would be to... just pull up the file. I think if these had any additional pieces of data attached to them, for example, I wanted like some of them to be tied to other information or special links or guides or stuff like that, I think I would have put it in one, but I couldn't think of a good reason here. Quinlana says, I need help. I have 60 out of 100 in the Praise the Hut achievement. I still 0 out of 1,000 in your Grace achievement. Okay, let's take a look at that. Someone was talking about this yesterday. Maybe it was you, because I forgot to like look into it. So let's take a look at the new achievements for the Nightlife event here, because maybe there's a good chance it's broken if you're not the only person who's mentioned it before. That would be under events. That would be under general. That would be under Narshada Nightlife. Okay, so we've got... Interesting. I've got 44 spins on the... Wait, what? So I've got the achievement called Praise the Hut, played Emperor's Grey slot machines 100 times. And I actually actively got that, I think yesterday or the day before. However, it's clear that I have at least 100 spins total. And on Your Grace, I only have 44. So that could be the first thing we're looking at. Second is the one you're specifically referring to is Praise the Hut. So which one is that one? Praise the Hut. What is this Praise the Hut one you're talking about, actually? Hang on. Oh, okay. Interesting. You have 60 out of 100 on Praise the Hut, but still a 0 out of 1,000 on Your Grace. I clicked every Emperor slot machine in the VIP area. What am I doing wrong? Quinlana, I'm wondering if maybe they're not connected. Maybe you start over. Oh, you know what? I don't know. That's so funky. Let's do a tiny bit of gambling and do some testing. I wonder if maybe only the Narshada one is working or something like that. Question. Ivanov says, if I deconstruct a 340 piece, how many OP-1s will I get? To be honest, I don't remember off the top of my head. I think I might have that information somewhere in the gear guide, but I honestly can't remember at this point if I wrote it down or not. It might be in the table for OP-1 catalyst there. What are quotes? Someone doesn't spell check or comments. Of course not. Absolutely. Oh, I need to quick travel. Okay, so we'll test here and we'll test on the VIP room too. The dance music and gambling. Right, we're never gonna get to record the videos. Definitely not. Jordan says, what program were you using? I'm guessing you mean to edit the videos. That was Movie Studio Magix, M-A-J-I-X or M-A-G-I-X, ends with the X. That's the important part. Do I have any tokens to spin? I do, because yesterday I just gave up after a while and was like, I'm not gambling anymore, even though I have a couple chips left. Okay, let's slap this baby in the machine. Oh no, there's babies at all of the machines. Hang on. I didn't wake up early enough to gamble without interruption. All right, let's take a look at sneaky peeky, right? General Nightlife event. Chew, F for fast. I really don't want to lose my chips if the achievement is buggy. Yeah, let's take a proper look at this. Okay, so I've got 100 out of 100 for Praise the Hut, which I got yesterday. And I've got 44 out of 1,000, which I clearly would have just gotten when it was added. I don't think it's retroactive one way or the other. Okay, so spinning it here did bring me up to 45, but I did happen to win a jackpot. So let's make sure it works even when I don't win a jackpot. I don't even know what I won. What did I get? I got a high roller blaster rifle. I'm gonna put that on the GTN. And so I can get more credits for gambling. Okay, so this time I don't think I won, and it went up to 46. One more try. 47, and I didn't win. Okay, cool. So it seems to be working just fine here, at least. Let's head to the fleet and double check it there. Because I wonder if, like, it's the fleet one that's not counting. Honoria says, I lost all my chips doing the Gamba yesterday, and all I got was a lousy blaster. Is that all you got? Or are you just joking? That's what I got. Lupo says, thank you for your work. Amazing. Thank you, Lupo. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. Let's go test this out. Yeah, Rogue Ace Adventure says, yeah, it looks like they're independent. How interesting. Right, there's something kind of funky about them. So I'm guessing I spun the machine 44 times yesterday, like since the event started. And that's what it was showing. And my old progress from before that I'd probably spun the machine like 50 times before that. It did not count. Let me up this elevator. Ja, ba-da-dum, ba-bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum. Okay, here we go. Pull Nightlife back up again. So you're looking to spin it a total of 1,000 times for your grace, but I'm surprised Praise the Hut is the one that's not working for you. I don't know if I can easily test that because I don't have the achievement. I already have the achievement completed. I'll test it here and see if it counts for your grace. I do have a suspicion that the big hut machines, the very expensive ones, I have a strong suspicion those would not count for sure. Here we go. Here's a normal one I can spin. Emperor's Grace. Oof, 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 oof. Scooch, scooch, scooch. So this one does look like it's counting for your grace. Oh, but I can't test the other one, can I? So I would say I'd be fairly certain that these would not count for it. These are the max bet ones. I kind of want to hop onto, I'm gonna hop over to Swtorista. Hopefully I have at least 7.5 billion credits on there. If not, I'm gonna need a small loan from somebody. Hey there, Methuselah. Hi there. Methuselah says, hello, I finally caught one of these when it's live. Hey, hey, nice to have you here. Yes, a good early morning or late afternoon, depending on where you live. Let's go on Swtorista. Rurikar says, good thing I don't care about those Chivos. Still looking for 2 of the new mounts, though. I've spent 800 million credits on the chips so far. Rurikar, I was laughing so hard. Because I hopped onto Kitty's Kisses stream after we finished ours, and he had the Vine Cat mount. And he said, I don't even know if this is new or if this is old. I think it's new, but I'm not even sure. And I was like, how'd you get that? That's the one we're both trying to get, and no luck. I was like, curses. Okay, let's see. This character has 200,000 credits, so she's a little short. Let's see if we have any credits in the bank. I might not. Oh, no, we're good. Let's take out 50 million. I have a total of 100 million, so I'm good for some testing. Let's go see what my status on my achievements are. So the good news is I know for sure I won't have that completed on this server because I haven't transferred a character at any time recently. So we got events, Starshot on Nightlife. Cool. I have literally 0 spins on all of these servers. So if I spin 11 times, I should be able to see my progress in For Your Grace. Okay, you ready? So you said you're spinning ones up here on the VIP deck. So we'll do it here. Okay, boom. Oh, not boom. Apparently I have to buy tokens first. Apparently that's how it works. Do I have any tokens? No, I don't even have any tokens, period. So people ask, do you play on other servers? And the answer is No, not really. Oh, I can't afford that item. How many can I buy? Can I buy like 5? I'm gonna spend all my money on Satil Sean. Goodbye, money. Okay. Spin. Cool. Okay. Did that count for us? Did we have functionality? Did we have success? Did we have a spin to win? No! What's going on here? Okay, so the first one is Emperor's Prize. Won a prize from the Emperor's Grace slot machine. So I didn't win any yet, so it didn't count. Neither did Jackpot Enjoyer. Praise the Hut is at 1 out of 100, but your Grace is at 0 out of 1,000. Quinlana says the Praise the Hut one counts up if I use it, but your Grace one does not. So I guess these are really weird. I'm guessing, so on my main server, I have filled up Praise the Hut and it seems to be filling up your Grace. So I'm wondering if you have to do 100 Praise the Hut and then you afterwards have to do 1,000 Emperor's Grace plays? I've never actually seen an achievement that works that way. Maybe they're supposed to have the little, I don't know, I call it a line between them. I don't know if, it's not a visual line, but it's like a connection between the two where they stack up. Interesting. So yeah, I think it's functioning, just not necessarily how we would expect it to. Here, I'll take a quick screenshot there, and there you go. So you have to spin it 1,100 times. Why you have to do that, I don't know. Is it supposed to work that way? I don't know. Can you achieve the achievement? Sounds like yes, based on the testing on Starforge server. Oh, Methuselah, you're over on the West Coast. Nice. Never eat shredded wheat. Oh, so you're over. So you're vaguely near me. I'm in California. You'll never know exactly where. Looks like it only starts when Praise the Hut is filled up. Would be a very Hut thing to do. Right, Curse? Like, they're just trying to get more tokens out of us. That's 100 more tokens. Goodness gracious. Rurikar says, good thing I'm not interested in the achievements. Rurikar, I like earning achievements, but I don't like RNG. I don't like randomness. I don't like chasing after something that, like, I have no way of causing it to actually happen after doing something at least X times. It makes me really sad. Like, I really want the achievement where the machine blows up, but I really don't think it's a good idea for me to, like, sit there and throw tokens in the machine till kingdom come, especially if I've already spun, like, the Emperor's Grace machine alone 144 times. Like, that's a lot for me. That's a lot for me who doesn't like to, like, waste her time on things. But I like him. I like the idea. Like, I would think I would, Quinlana says, I'll do 40 spins and report back. Good luck. Good luck. Definitely do. It should work that way. Ivanov says, I got the explosive one. I didn't know it was rare. It is. It's probably the rarest reward you can get from the machine. And reward in quotes there. Oh, you're up in Washington. Very cool, Methuselah. Very nice. I used to live near Olympia. I guess would be the closest big place. Very different there from California, that's for sure. Oh, very jealous of you and your explosive machine. I think I would go after the spin X times ones if I had the explosive one, but without the explosive one, it feels kind of pointless to try and chase after those and then forever have that unfinished one, right? Okay, so back to back behind the scenes. Let's see. So we've got this little clip so far, and it's gonna zoom in. The Nar Shaddaa Nightlife event is a limited time event in Star Wars: The Old Republic. And another thing that we... Sorry, I heard a sound. Something must have just fell over. Or there's a crazy person in my house. No, it's just something in my room fell over. We should put some good music. But which one? We need one of the cantina sounds. What's this one? Not the one that's like sleazy. Ooh, loud. Oh, I like that one, but that's the Feast of Prosperity one. There's one I really like, and I can never remember which one it is. That one's pretty good. There's one, oh, it's Yesterday's Jawa. I love that one. Fantastic. We're gonna pop it on there. Oh, it's a good long piece of music. I'm gonna turn it all the way down here, and let's give it another shot. The Nar Shaddaa Nightlife event is a limited time event in Star Wars: The Old Republic where you can... And we're gonna make this go faster. More zoom. More zoom. The Nar Shaddaa Nightlife event is a limited time event in Star Wars: The Old Republic. Fantastic. That'll do the trick. And then while I do the introduction there, I would pull up, you know what? I should bookmark the Nightlife folder to save myself some time scooting around in here. Let's see. We're going to want to go events, Nightlife event, and just put it right over here. Did that work? Perfect. Nightlife event. And then next up, is this a really old file? Is it like a good size?
The whole value in...
I was listening to a podcast the same time I was recording this last time, apparently. Oh, so awkward. A lot of my video recordings have the funniest stuff in the background because I know I'm just going to be putting the sound on a muted bar right here. I'm not going to be using it or anything like that. So I just listen to podcasts or listen to TV shows, or I'll have my friends yakking and playing in the background.
Where you can head to
Oh, that was not a very...
where you can...
Let's see. Let's smooth that out a bit.
The Old Republic, where you can head to Nar Shaddaa and gamble your credits away for a chance to win some unique prizes during this once-yearly event set in the summer. This event comes by every year, and each year brings a few changes. This year's changes were really great. In addition to 10 new item rewards, all of your...
Okay.
Really great.
Really great! And there's a big old Twi'lek face.
In addition to 10...
Okay, so next up, one thing I wanted to go do some recording of, particularly for 2025, was of the new mounts, because I am lucky enough that I was able to get one of the new mounts, and I kind of... Can we put the Yum Num song? I wanted to show off the new mount that I got. I was hoping to get a few more of the new prizes. Maybe Rubikar, if you're kicking around, do you want to come by any chance show off your... Which mount did you get? I got the Fiery Gruffna. Oh, I think you got the same one, didn't you? Oh, never mind. Did anyone else happen to get any of the Purple Vine Cat mount, the Iridescent Varactile mount? Was there a fourth one? I don't think so. Who would like to show it off? If so, we can meet at Nar Shaddaa and go take a little video. Rukar says, I started with 1K Smuggler Max Bet chips, and I'm now at 350. Considering how many get returned, you can guess how many spins I've done this week so far. Right, isn't it like a 50% return rate? So if we were trying to guess, if you started with 350... and sorry, you started with 1,000 and you're now at 350. That would have to be an algebra question, right? Because that would be okay. I'm so ready. I've been doing math lately. No, equals 1,000, and then it's equals. Oh no, it's 1,000 times x spins. Oh, no, we should just use x times. Oh gosh. Times x spins equals 370, and each spin, I don't know where you put the 2 in there. The 2 for you get almost every other token back. Is it like x2? Gosh, is it something like that? If so, then the answer is, or is it divided by 1,000 tokens divided by? Gross. I don't want to do it. You know what? The answer doesn't matter. But I feel like we've been playing a game called Blueprints, and it's been giving us... It's a puzzle game, and over time, the math problems it throws at you, they're not required. Luckily, they're just a very nice bonus if you can solve them and kind of help you on your progress with the rest of the game. But oh my gosh, it's been throwing harder and harder math problems and logic problems at us, and we're at the point where we both kind of want to cry. Oh, you got the fiery Grefna mount. Oh, that's right. You got the Sith spawn. We got one of the other new mounts. Congratulations. Congratulations. And we both got the fiery Grefna mount. I think that's going to be the most common mount just because it makes the most sense for spins, if that makes sense. Sadly. Let's see. Pop that right there. Boom. I can get off this Rancor and get on my new baby. So I'm trying to figure out a good spot to take a picture of my new baby. This is pretty good. This is a great spot, I think. That makes such funny little noises. See, I have the sound muted. We don't need sound right now. Winter says, Happy National Blueberry Muffin Day and World Kebab Day. These are two great things to combine. Happy World Kebab Day sounds great. Blueberry muff. Oh, no. Oh, no. Someone... I need to turn off the nameplates there. That's okay. I think I got enough footage. No, I should just record it just in case. Then I can keep yakking about blueberry muffins. It's fine. Shadowhawk says, first time catching you alive. Alive? Were you catching me dead? I actually found you on YouTube for your Academy series. I have a quick streaming question. I've been wanting to stream the game, and I know the audio is copyrighted. Besides turning off the music, what other audios? But I have to turn off so I don't get copyrighted in the game. Okay, great question. Let's pretend that I read that properly and it actually made grammatical sense. You're asking, the game music is copyrighted. Well, some of it. There's a important part right there. Some of the music is copyrighted, but not all of it. All of it's copyrighted, but only some of it gets stuck on the copyright flagging thingy. So the general idea is that if it's music from the movies, that is what gets stuck by the copyright filter. So if you're streaming on Twitch apparently cares a lot less and does not seem to ding you in any way, or really there's no automatic system for flagging music as far as I can tell, or at least not one that's flagging the music that shows up in the game. I don't really know why it's different than YouTube, but it is. For YouTube, which I am actually streaming over on YouTube, hi guys over there, unfortunately I cannot add monetization to my videos that have Star Wars music in them, so including SWTOR. However, YouTube instead will put ads on that video or that stream, and the money will go to the owner of the music rather than to you. It does not, either way, both on Twitch and YouTube, it does not cause your account to get shut down or any real negative repercussions apart from you cannot monetize it. So basically, you're good to go, especially if you're just streaming for funsies. Yeah, so you should be good to go. I hope that was a good enough of an answer, and let me know if you needed more help. Oh my gosh, muffin kebab? I don't know. Oh yeah, one thing I will note is when it's like you know, the main Star Wars music, when that one plays in the very start of your class story, that one sometimes gets funky. Is that called the main Star Wars theme? I don't actually know what it's called. It's like the Star Wars music, you know? Drago says, if you get every second token back, you'd have 2 times the spins of 1,000 tokens left. God. I'm not gonna start writing down the math, or I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna start puzzle solving like I was last night. I was doing a puzzle last night where you have to kind of translate a letter based on an ancient language fragments that you found across the entire game, and I was missing half the fragments, and I was just like standing there staring at my piece of paper, and I was like, I don't know if I'm having fun right now. It's like, I don't know if I should be doing this. I don't know if I'm enjoying it or if I'm just trying to do it so we can get to the next part of the game. And it turned out to be like a lore letter. I don't think it even helped us solve the next puzzle. I won 4 MaxBet Smugglers Casino chips in the past 10 minutes. Wow, that's actually pretty good if you're just playing the normal Smugglers. Lucky you. We also had a nice comment, and I'm going to turn on music for now. Oh, Andre's Blueprints! Andre says, oh my god, Blueprints was super fun to play. Can I ask, did you finish the game? No spoilers, but did you finish the game? We got to the final room, but now we're doing all the additional cool stuff. We're starting to get stuck though. We're starting to get stuck of puzzles that we don't know how to solve yet, or we're not quite sure where to find the solutions to some puzzles. Chris says, I've seen people's crew skills at 700 to 800. All my crews still stop at 600. How do you increase your crew skill cap? I'm currently subscribed. Great. So yeah, if you're not a subscriber, there is a little cap just because you don't have the expansions unlocked. But you're going to go to the Republic or Imperial Fleet. You're going to go to the Strongholds and Crew Skills section, and that will allow you to purchase a little upgrade. I think it costs credits. That allows you to continue upgrading your crew skill. It's like a credit item that you have to purchase. It's called the Star Wars main title. Okay, so that's why I don't know the title of it. It's Star Wars. Yeah, the Star Wars music. Absolutely. Andre says, yep, I finished it. It was crazy. Ha ha ha. Well, congratulations. Not exactly an easy game to finish there. Chris says, is there a thing in their shop that requires max skill and typically costs around 250k? Gotcha. Yes, that's the one. It's a fairly expensive credit item from the crew skills trainer, and that's what allows you to keep continuing leveling up your crafting. You just got a whole high roller set. Nice. Okay, so what's up next in the video?
Just were really great.
So in addition to 10 new videos where I'm showing some of the new prizes,
addition to 10 new item rewards, all of your casino...
I wish I could show some more of these. I'll go show the pocket Orlaxes on the ground. That's gonna be, that's a fun one. I'm gonna my pocket Orlax out. Pocket Orlax. Pocket Orlax. These guys are so cute. I love that they have their own little codex entry. I don't know how or why, but they do. Like, I don't know why someone added a new codex entry for a pet. It's pretty amusing, to be honest. My pocket Orlax. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to maneuver him. He kind of just going everywhere. Oh, this person's got a cool outfit. I want to do... this is a really messy... Oh, messy baby. Let's see if we can do the one in the corner. Oh, what about the one on the table? Messy Orlax. Oh, whoa. This is cinematography, people. I just finished watching the TV show Midnight Mass again. I really like that one. Really cool take on an old genre. How am I supposed to deal with these little babies? I've changed my mind. I wish I had recorded that Orlax when it was up on the table. Maybe mine can get up on the table. There you go. Little baby. You're not in the light. Stay there. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move, little baby. Oh no, it's coming for me. Do you know how excited Super Liz will get if you guys hit a math puzzle that's over your heads and you message them/us for help? Super Liz has a physics degree and loves getting tagged in for math puzzles sincerely. Oh, that's so nice of you. I appreciate that. I'm trying to think. So I really like solving stuff ourselves when we can. And I love banging my head against something until I eventually get it. Mr. Swtorista, however, doesn't necessarily like solving them in any manner. His preference is he'd rather just smash the buttons until it solves itself. And it works about most of the time.
Chip tokens.
Which is frustrating. Just he figures it out by button mashing. I'm like, no, that's not how you're supposed to solve the puzzles. But yes, if I hit a puzzle, I'd love to send you guys
new item rewards, all of your casino chip tokens.
I'd love to send you guys any puzzles if we get too stuck there.
Exchanges were really great. In addition to 10 new item rewards,
all of your tokeny tokens. And then I guess I can go just stand over here in front of the cool little lights with my little pocket Orlax. My cute little baby. And we'll put the cheery face on. I like that one. Escape interface editor. Way too big is my interface that I usually use for recording videos. So I can open the currency tab here. Gonna show it right here. Very nice. Nice. It's So these are all legacy bound, and I'm recording a tiny little clip of a video to put in that slot. So there's a couple different ways to make videos about guides, especially about video game guides. And one of the big ones is just just sitting here and recording everything straight. You just run around, you do everything in kind of one take. If you stutter, you stutter, whatever. If you go the wrong direction, whatever, you just kind of keep recording. Maybe you clean it up a little bit by cutting parts in and out. But for the most part, that is the fastest way to make a video. However, it's not necessarily the most efficient for the viewer because you'll have a lot of little bits and pieces. You aren't being careful with your words necessarily. It's really quick and it's easy, and you just make it and then upload it and call it a day. However, these type of videos that are highly curated take a lot longer to make. And basically, I script the video, I record the video, and then I record individual little bits and pieces, kind of like puzzle pieces, to put it all together rather than just one giant stream of video. Another option that people put together is a little different. You'll have maybe a narrated video, where you talk and you've got a clear script that you want to say, you're very happy with the audio, but then you just throw random stuff in the background. That's also a faster way to do things, but it's not as visually useful.
All of your casino chip tokens are now legacy-wide currency, and they're no longer split between your different characters.
Nice.
Makes everything so much easier.
Makes everything so much easier. We're gonna find do we have any videos of me just dancing around being happy? We sure do. Group by type. Here we go. Here's me in a suit. Makes everything so much easier.
Makes everything so much easier. The 2025
event.
The 2025 event will be lasting July 8th until August 18th, 2025.
Okay, so that's the date. Nice. Mick Travis says, hey, Swtorista, remember a few days ago I asked if there are any classes you recommend to play? Yes, I chose your Vanguard suggestion. Already hit level 80 with it. Whoa, you're fast. Why are you so fast? Holy guacamole. Yeah, you leveled up really fast there, didn't you? That's awesome. What's this little baby? Why is he a rainbow?
The 2025 event will be lasting July 8th until August 18th, 2025.
Nice. That's just some random footage because it's not a specific piece of information we're trying to show. Yeah, congratulations on your Vanguard. Doesn't it run until August 19th? So their dates are weird. The way they announce dates. So the last day of the casino event is August 18th. And then by the time the 19th actually happens, it ends at probably 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning of August 19th. So it's not technically on the 19th, and it always kind of drives me nuts that that's how they list the events. It's technically correct, which is the worst kind of correct. I think some people prefer it that way, though.
2025. I'm going to start by showing you how to start the event
Oh, cute. Fireworks.
How to start the event if you've never played it before, and then I'm going to go into some strategies for the different machines, why you might use.
I'm just grabbing some random background footage here.
And then I'm going to go into some strategies for the different machines, why you might use them, and what kind of prizes you can get. If you want an introduction to the event.
Cool, now we're gonna go show the fleet. The fleet is on fire. So I'm gonna go grab a character that I haven't done the Nightlife event on and go grab some footage. And this is something I needed to kind of fix. I don't have any maps of where you pick up the intro quest, and that's kind of a mistake. I wish I had put maps on there. Quinlana reports. I can report back. Your grace starts counting after you finish Praise the Hut. Slimy, greedy huts. Yeah, okay. Thanks so much for swinging back and reporting in. I'll have to go add it to the guide later because I'm sure you're not the only one who's run into that specific issue, right? Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go grab just a super random character here on the back of my character log. It has to be above level 1, so probably Sorcerer Lightning. That's probably fine, right? I keep falling to my death in the VIP section elevator shaft. What are you doing? Are you up there gambling and you drank too much Jawa juice and you're just like, la 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 la, whoops? Is that what's happening there? Or is it from trying to get up the elevator shaft in the first place? If so, either way, you need to eat a couple roti and mayonnaise sandwiches and drink some water before returning to the casino. Oh, so I actually need to go to the fleet because this character is looking for the casino event start. The dubious, I think it's called Nar Shaddaa Nightlife. I think it's literally called Nar Shaddaa Nightlife is the name of the quest, which kind of drives me bonkers. Why is the cheating device always in the last place I scan? I never get mine right away too. Do you think it's counting how many you scan, and then when you finally done all of them, whether or not it's the correct one or not, they're just like, yeah, the last one you scan is always where it's at? McTrab says, I leveled up by using the main quest line and flashpoints and an XP boost. Yep, that's pretty much it. The main purple quest, especially the higher level quest it can be, the more XP you will get. And some of those are quite high, and especially if you're running a few flashpoints in between. Ooh, baby. You're gonna level up fast. You're gonna level up so fast. Rogue says, I have gotten it first scan before. Okay, so Rikoji's, apparently you and me are both just very unlucky. I always get mine like after scanning a whole bunch of stuff too, and like forgetting which I've scanned and like running around a whole bunch. But yeah, if anyone happens to have any of the 2 other new mounts, the iridescent Varactile or the smuggled Vine Cat from the new machines, I'd love to take a quick little video regardless of what server you're on if you happen to be online right now, and then we can show people what it looks like in a little video. Otherwise I have screenshots, which is good enough. It's just, oh, you have the cat? Ivanov, what server are you on, and do you happen to be online right now? You can help? Awesome. The cat comes from the Smuggler's Luck Max Bet machine. Okay, so there's a terminal here. Is there a terminal on the other corners or the other side, or only one total? Oh, there's one at each corner, I think. If so, that's great. If so, that's fantastic. You're Starforge Imp side. Oh, perfect. I'll just hop over right now then. Oh, actually I am Starforge Imp side. Do you wanna meet at Nar Shaddaa? I'll meet you on Nar Shaddaa if you don't mind. That'd be awesome. Give me like half a second. I'm gonna take a little video of me running up to the quest thingy. Way too big. This person in their giant car. Hi. Hi, giant car man. Okay. Alt F10. This should give a good idea of where it is. Big floaty thingy in the sky. This is the introductory quest. There we go. We got plenty of background footage for that one now. And that'll give you the quest. Ooh! I just force pushed the poor quest barrier. I'm so sorry. Do you hate living the sad life? Go to Nar Shaddaa. So this one is actually called Nar Shaddaa Nightlife as well, but it actually has a different little cutscene, which is kind of cute. Yeah, at the casino, Ivanov. My quest is sending me there, so that's perfect. McTrav says, towards the end, I was getting around 800,000 XP per quest. Yep, exactly. I know at least at one point, there was a quest that rewarded me over 1 million XP. I was like, what the? It's just a combo of what level you are and what quest you are doing in the expansion line there. It's kind of crazy. Kind of nuts. Space magic all over. All right. How would I go about finding Ivanov? He's gonna be in the casino. That makes sense. Legacy, general, quick travel, and we. Oh, can I quick travel there? I can. Perfect. Silly question. Just starting either Rise of the Hutt Cartel, Shadow of Revan, complete your story, or only if you start Coffee and Beyond. Yes, only if you start Coffee and Beyond. Rise of the Hutt Cartel and Shadow of Revan are perfectly fine to start at any point, and you can go backwards with them, no problem. Oh, you got your cat. Okay, awesome. Can you come out here? And just a second, I gotta figure out where the light is. Can you face me? Stay there. Stay there, don't move. Sorry, that was in general chat. Oh, no, stay there, stay there, stay there. Face me, and then perfect. Now stay there. Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there. There we go. That is a cool freaking outfit too. Get out of here, you taxi! Anyways, the director of this video did not just scream at the random taxi that came in. No, that didn't happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Awesome, thank you. You're good to go, thank you. That's all I needed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's super awesome. Really appreciate it. I'm going to go fling myself off a cliff while I go edit. Let's see, next up, I'll go grab that footage. We're gonna delete the one with the taxi because we definitely don't need that at all. Where the taxi just butted its way in. Let's see, here we go. I actually want to replace that pocket Orlax one with the new mount because that's honestly way cooler. Let's see. I'm not very happy with my Orlaxes all over the table. All over the place. If I do the Eternal Empire chapters, can I romance Lana if I did in Shadow of Revan and didn't in Eternal chapters? Oh, that's a good question. So from what I understand, Lana Beniko's romance doesn't properly start unless you do her special chapter 9 romance option. So I think the answer is if you romanced her in Shadow of Revan, it was just a fling unless you continue it in the Knights of the Fallen Empire. Please don't quote me on that. I do have a guide that covers a lot of this about Lana Beniko that may give you a little more information, but I don't think it covers that specific scenario. Okay, let's take a look at this.
This year's changes were really great. In addition to 10 new item rewards, all of your casino chip tokens
Good, that was cool.
are
Yeah, I liked that.
and what kind of prizes you can get. If you want an introduction to the event, you can interact with the floating terminal with a quest in the center ring of the Republic or Imperial Fleet, which will give you some free gambling chips and send you towards the event on Nar Shaddaa. This introductory quest can be started at level 15 or higher. The only thing you'll really need is your ship.
So let's go to my ship. I don't usually actually go to my ship to get to Nar Shaddaa, so it feels kind of silly to tell people to do that. But if they're new, that's just going to be the most efficient way to do it. How do I open my map? Here we go. Little galaxy map symbol. I missed the big button on the map that literally said galaxy map. I honestly really liked that button. Snaba says about the romance. I'm pretty sure that's true about Lana. Same with Theron. Yes, I think so for Theron as well. I think you're just having a little fling in Shadow of Revan. Hey there, Kitty Lasers. Kitty Laser says, I'm making new outfits for my Sentinel Shadow. Nice. Do you have any type of theme that you're working on today? Okay, let's see. We're on ship. We're on ship. Oh, I'm already on Nar Shaddaa, so I'm gonna put myself somewhere else, like Drummond-Koss. Put myself on Drummond-Koss. Evil. Here we go. Here's Evil. Evil Land, USA. Go. And we're gonna film just like opening up the galaxy map to kind of show it. Have a good one. Have a good one, Spartan. Thanks for hanging out. Sleep well. Hi there, Chris. Chris Collins says, hi there, I love your videos. Hi to you too, I'm glad you enjoy them. Thank you so much. That's what we're working on right now, is recording a video. Okay, so we're on Drummond-Koss. I am recording. I am opening up the galaxy map. I am not ready yet. I am flying to Nar Shaddaa. It's going phew. Pew pew pew. And that should be really clear that it's you just need to have your ship so you can like physically get to Nar Shaddaa, you know? I'm gonna go record the little touchdown cutscene on Nar Shaddaa, even though it's kind of a waste of time. Like if I was actually trying to get to Nar Shaddaa, I wouldn't be doing all of this. However, it makes things very clear in the video. Personally, I would recommend going to your Nar Shaddaa stronghold and popping out there. It's always a good thing to do. Rukar says, I want to romance Lana on my main Imperial character, but I misinterpreted the Chapter 9 dialogue option and locked myself out of it. So many people did! So many people had that issue. That Chapter 9 dialogue, they've changed it like 2 or 3 times now to try and make it more obvious about what's happening in that specific cutscene wheel, because it's so important. It's really funny, I think, that so many people, like, whoever did it didn't quite understand that this is important. Don't mess this one up.
18 or higher. The only thing you'll really need is your ship, so you can actually fly to the planet the event takes place on. The casino where the event takes place is located roughly in
Okay, cool. So we didn't really need all of that.
takes place on. The casino.
There we go. The casino. The casino. Let's see. Do I have any video from the front? Yeah, I do.
Where the event takes place is located roughly in the middle of Nar Shaddah's map. In the Star Cluster Casino on the
Star Cluster Casino on the Republic side for the good guys. There we go. Here's the good guys. So this is all footage I've like saved from previous years, and even the footage that I'm taking this year, I'm making sure to put it in the right folder so it's
in the Star Cluster Casino on the Republic side,
so it's immediately available for next year. I know it's often considered important to name your files, but I'm a extremely visual person. I don't have the patience to name my files, but I make really, really good use of sorting my files by date and time, and also by just the visuals of the icons. I am kind of curious if other people who make these types of videos with lots of little tiny clips in the background, if they bother naming every single one. If I was making the other type of video where you just kind of sit there and record, I think I would definitely name them, or I'd have trouble telling them apart.
and the Club Vertica Casino Imperial side. You don't
What?
technically need to do the Nar Shaddaa Nightlife quest to participate in the event, but it gives you some free tokens to spend. After you start the quest from the glowing blue floating terminal on the
What is this little guy? But oh, I was recording the mount. That's funny because I didn't have it yet, but I was excited someone else did. Let's see. Do I have a picture of anyone gambling on like the normal machines? Hey, look, it's me. Here we go. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted.
You don't technically need to do the Nar Shaddaa Nightlife quest to participate in the event, but it gives you some free tokens to spend. After you start the quest from the glowing blue floating terminal on the fleet and fly
to Nar Shaddaa. Okay, we'll put that footage of us flying to Nar Shaddaa next. Oh, Silky says they like date and time best. Nice. I have like zero actual background in video editing. I literally just learned everything like kind of myself. I had a period of time.
tokens to spend. After you start the quest from the glowing blue floating terminal on the fleet and fly to Nar Shaddaa, there will be a
Perfect. I had a period of time where I wasn't able to work because of immigration paperwork was all pending. So there was like 6 months where I was literally legally not allowed to make any money in the United States, and obviously couldn't make it elsewhere if I was living in the United States. So I decided to spend that time just to teach myself stuff. Sometimes I kind of wish I had like done some type of online class or something first, because I have so many like habits that I built up. Some of them are probably bad, and I don't even know which ones I would need to unlearn at this point. Ivanov says, for tokens, I go to low-level planets and kill everything. I've gotten like 6 in 15 minutes, but it depends on your luck. Yeah, it has so much luck in there. I've heard people say they got barely any, or they got none, or they got tons. I have no idea how to like tell anybody to have better luck getting tokens. I do have a big wonder. I really do wonder if it matters like what type of enemies you're killing. I really wonder if the enemies with the stars beside their name are more likely to give tokens, because people just say I go around and kill everything, and I really wonder, like, does it make more sense to go chasing the starred enemies and stuff like that? Because I know for sure for fun flashpoints is an awesome way to get them, but especially for players who only want to play solo, like, do solo flashpoint bosses count? What about if you don't want to commit to running a flashpoint? Is there any like heroic enemies you could just go beat up for better chances? Because we do know that heroic the enemies with the star beside their name, they sometimes do have different type of loot that they drop. Not necessarily specific loot, but the loot pool?
Series of quests at the casino that you can complete, including an overarching quest that you should pick up as soon as possible from an open... There will be a series of quests at the casino that you can complete, including an overarching quest that you should pick up as soon as possible.
Here we go. This is exactly what I want to show this right here. Oh, that's perfect. Someone doing a quest right now. Look at that. Look at that Armasaur over there. Look at it go. There's one quest there, and then there's the ice chest over there. My character, look, that person leveled up. Aw. Nice little couple second clip. I wish, though, my computer automatically knew which folder to put these in. I could tell it to put them in a specific folder, but then I'd have to change it every time, and I'd forget to change it back.
There will be a series of quests at the casino that you can complete, including an overarching quest that you should pick up as soon as possible from an open crate in the casino. Then you can...
Oh, I think I want to split this a little sooner.
Overarching quests that you should pick up as soon as possible from an open crate.
And then this is what I need to show next. What I do need to hide is this. My holocom. No, don't answer the holocom! No! Stop it! No! No, 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 no! We want to hide the holocom. Answer it. Oh my gosh, I clicked it with the interface editor and it was like, you do want to interact with this for sure. Absolutely. Okay, so here my character is like, I'm going to pick it up from the ice chest. And I want dubious odds. So here's that meta quest that has the really nice reward and says go do the other ones. And it's better to pick this one up. Otherwise it's super awkward and you have to go redo this quest another day. I don't know why they don't make that clearer when you're running the quest, but I'm happy to share the information with you guys at least. Go talk to the ice chest before you do the other quest.
In the casino. Then you can continue the main casino quest by...
Okay, I'm gonna bump this a little bit here.
Including an overarching quest that you should pick up as soon as possible from an open crate in the casino.
Oh,
then you...
Bladen, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you again today. If your name is Atomic, Acalix, Nakarl, SWTOR, Belania, or Trent, feel free to say a big thank you for Bladen. I assume Bladen's like, I love the tips. Please continue sharing them. Thank you so much. Bladen has made it so you guys can watch without ads. Waifu says, I got an Emperor's token from a flesh trader. Yeah, random flesh trader. And then we also have, Ivanov says, I was farming larvas on Korriban and got Emperor's tokens. Right, that's kind of what I've been hearing. It doesn't sound like you necessarily need to kill starred enemies, but I was wondering if it might increase your odds. Are you doing the Nightlife event? Asked Chris. Hey Chris, sort of. I'm recording a video about the Nightlife event. People often ask me, how much do you play? And like, this is often what I'm spending my time doing, and I don't know if it's considered playing or not. Okay, show of hands. If I'm doing something fun, but it's also work, is it play? If I'm enjoying it, and it's a video game, and it's work, is it play? Or is it just work that I really enjoy?
You can continue the main...
Then you can continue the main quest. I think maybe it's work, because I don't necessarily like this little part, but I do like running around to the outcome. Greetings, honored guests. Would you like an opportunity to earn a free spin? I can help with whatever you need. I am going to actually exit out of that quest though, because I don't need to actually do the quest today. I'm just recording info. Yes, it's play. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'm playing the casino event.
You can continue the main casino quest by talking to the quest giver in the back of the casino. Then you can continue the main casino quest by talking to the quest giver in the back of the casino. The overall quest, which you'd get from that open crate, called Dubious Odds, is once per character.
Let me show that same clip again of the little ice chest. Do I see it on here? I think this is it. Yeah, there we go. See, this is what I mean by I don't name my files. It's just all visual for me.
The overall quest, which you'd get from that open crate, called Dubious Odds, is once per character.
Bump this just a bit. So, to give you guys some context of why it takes so long to make videos, Nightlife event 2025. So, we've done currently 1 minute and 46 seconds of this video. The whole thing is about 18 minutes long. Like, this is why it takes me time to make things and why I don't make that many videos. Actually, the biggest holdup for videos, strangely enough, is a combination of physical and mental hurdles. Like, the hardest part is recording the audio. Everything else I can kind of do a little bit at a time. Oh my god, Rurakarl, you got the Varactile! But if I'm sick, if I'm tired, if I'm anxious, if my throat hurts, all of those things I don't record because people notice. People are like, why do you sound sick? And I'm like, I have just a shitty body, okay? I don't know why I didn't get a standard issue one. Rurakarl, want to see your Varactile? You're probably a Republic side, right? Or you got to decide what character you want to use that baby on. Congratulations, that's awesome. I'm gonna come look at your Varactile. You don't get a choice. I'd love to see it though. Yes, okay, awesome. I'd love to come see. That's so cool. Okay, so now you're the first person who's confirmed for me that that you can actually get it. Not that I was like super asking around because I wasn't worried about it in any way. That's so cool. That's so cool. Rurikar. They all go on Aragol. Got it. That makes sense. Yeah, I funnel all of my mounts to my main character too. We'll have to go post it in the thread that you got it. Oh, how do I find you? Invite Aragol? Would that do the trick? Oh, you're not online yet. Got it. I'm gonna go up here and dance. I'm gonna dance the dance of woohoo Varactile. By the way, you guys, even though I'm working today and I'm working on the Nightlife video, today's still a good day to ask questions about the game. Whether you have a new player question or a returning player question or anything like that, you're very welcome to ask. Absolutely. Scribe says, I split my mounts to ones who don't have a unique mount yet. Yeah, I absolutely used to do that. I think that's actually the better method. I ended up eventually sending them all to my main character because otherwise when I went to go catalog stuff, I had to like hop between all 46 of my characters trying to find it. But otherwise, I love, oh, you're on Malgus. That's why I can't find you. I'm such a dummy. I was already just visiting you there the other day. Oh, you see me dancing up there? You're on the Jedi that has Cleo? Oh, that's funny. I didn't see you. I didn't think to look around for. I logged off. That's so funny. I hope my dancing brings you good luck over there. Okay, here we go. That's funny. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to find you on Starforge. Rurikar says, funnily enough, I got it by using my 1 Emperor Max Bet token. Oh, okay. Where did you get that 1 token from? Did you turn them in or did you pick it up off the ground somewhere? I was kind of wondering about that, if you can pick up max bet tokens. Oh, you could have won it from the Kingpin's max bet too, huh? There's like a couple different ways you could have got it. Da 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 dum dum. And I should go to Narshada. Oh, I don't even have a Nar Shaddaa stronghold. I'm gonna have to go there using the old-fashioned heroic method. How cursed. How cursed. Actually, I think this is technically faster. I just like not having to abandon the quest afterwards. For sure. Rokar says, no, I simply bought it. I was like, I have to make dinner. I'll just play 1 max bet and log off. Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you have to get going? If so, I'm sure I can catch you another day. I don't want to keep you if you're trying to get your way out the door there. Swtorista, are you interested in the Proud Pratar pet? I have it. Oh, that's so nice, Katarka. I also do have that one. I was just trying to get a little bit of video of the mounts that just came out. That's very sweet of you, though. Thank you. Let's see. Can I find Aragol? Right, Aragol. I've done it. You got that one twice? Yeah, the pets seem a little... Oh, you are on the Republic fleet. Can I summon you here? If I convert to an ops group, can I summon you here? I don't think I'm in a guild. I'm so sorry. Do you mind meeting... I'm trying to figure out the best way to get to you. I don't like recording on the fleet because it's always very messy there. There's always a bunch of people running around. Rokar is like, I'm trying to leave. I'm trying to log off and go get dinner. I
travel to Nar Shaddaa. Thank you. Thank you very much. Baha. So what do we got next in the video while we wait? Called Dubious Odds is once per character, but has a great reward. And the other smaller quests can be done once per day. Has a great reward. I don't want to like accident. Oh, I should show pulling the purple machine, because that's the great reward. The great reward. Nice, you're using a stronghold route. That's really the way to do it, I think, to be honest. It seems a lot smoother and a lot less messy. Less messy. I'm putting my music back on. Oh, you're here. Okay. Come face me. Oh, your ragdoll's so cute! I love him. Stay there. Stay there. Oh, you have your little baby. That works. Awesome. Cool. Oh, little baby. Thank you. Oh, man. Your Varactile looks cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does he glow, or is it just Nar Shaddaa? Like under his chest. Does he actually glow? I'm gonna freak out if he does. I don't think he does. Oh, I could try my Varactile. Yeah? And see if it's just... Oh my gosh, you just got it too, so you didn't really get a chance to like test it out or anything yet. Varactile. I'll just go on my normal little guy. Oh, okay, I think it's just a visual prank. It's just a visual thing. And here's the one that I have that's going to be almost exactly the same. It is a little different because yours has the armoring on it that the other Varactiles have. Cool. Thank you. Thank you. Super cool. Appreciate it. Does it make the normal Varactile sound while mounting? I didn't test it. I didn't have my sound on. I'm gonna take a super assumption that yes it does. Once per character, but has a great reward. And the other smaller quests can be done once per day per character as part of a repeatable quest chain starting in the casino. If you need help with any part of quests can be done once per day per character as part of a repeatable quest chain starting in the casino. If you need help with any part of this quest, let's see, did I actually record me doing this quest? Yes, I did. Let's see. Oh, me trying to do the stupid enforcers thing. Oh, scanning. Yeah, we'll put that in the little video. Including how to get past Mech Shaw if you're low level. Visit my guide linked in the description of this video on Swtorista.com. So those are the quests related to the casino event. Now let's talk about how you actually play the event. So once you get to the casino, you'll see a bunch of players playing with the slot machines. There are 3... Let's see, what good footage do I have here already? Just of the slot machines. Perfect. There's someone with a llama. Someone with a giant llama playing the slot machines. Perfect. Actually play the event. So once you get to the casino, you'll see a bunch of players playing with the slot machines. There are 3 main types of slot machines. The smuggler's luck. And this llama, the llama really looks like it's playing the slot machines. 3 main types of slot. Let's see, do I have a big overview of the casino that shows all 3 at once, maybe? No, I don't. I wonder if that's something I can get or if they're too far apart. Time to go back to Star Forge server where we belong. Space Llama! Have a good Aurora car. Thank you. Bye. See ya. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Back to Star Forge where we go. Bladen, really? I didn't realize you were named after the
The Drizzt books. That's so funny. I have a friend that really, really, really likes those books. That's very amusing. I never assumed that was from where your name was from. I also assumed it was in a different language. Space llama. I don't know what to call it. They're a certain type of droid, but we call them the llama droid. Let's see, can I make this big? How would I do that? I don't actually know how to make this big. Because I never have to. Oh, maybe like F11? Oh, that was definitely not it. Make bigger. Ah! This guy!
You'll see a bunch of players playing with the slot machines.
Look at how cute he is! There's a llama! It's a companion, actually. Alt to enter. Maybe that was it, yeah. That could have been the trick. I've never literally tried to never use that before. Let's see. I wanted to try and see if I could get all 3 casino slots in one shot. But I don't know if that's gonna be possible. Oh yeah, here we go. We've got green, purple, and gold right here. Amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, remember when I said I often have random audio in the background of my videos? That would be a really good example right there. Oh, we'll get Ruakar's Varactile picture too. Star Wars, the Old Republic, and put it in the Nightlife event folder. Awesome. Super cool. Super excited.
You'll see a bunch of players playing with the slot machines. There are 3 main types of slot machines. The smuggler's main types of slot machines.
So I'm cutting that off right there, and now I'm gonna go get more specific footage. So this is kind of what I was saying. Oh look, someone's gonna be in the video. This is kind of what I was saying in that it can be really time consuming to go get all these different little clips. All these little different clips. Who's healing me? It better not be my companion. Oh, hey there. Hello. It was not my companion after all. Purple machine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we'll get Emperors. I probably have some type of footage that would work for this if I needed to reuse it rather than gathering my own, but this is probably less time consuming than trying to find a specific one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, what you guys talking about over there? I think I missed some of it. Oh, you guys had a huge conversation while I was turned away. Holy guacamole. I tried to join a guild, says Chris, and get help with droid parts, but they wouldn't help me. Just gave me Swtorista guide that I was already following. I just wasn't having no luck in Drummond costs. Yeah, it can be kind of complicated when you ask for help with things, because other people are playing the game. They're not necessarily like teachers or mentors, or like they're not volunteering to help other people. And one really nice thing out of guild is you can often easily ask questions, and a lot of the time you can usually get some type of answers. But whether you'll be able to get to someone to essentially work for you for free is a whole different story. We have kind of the same problem with operations too. A lot of people want to be able to complete the what's it called? The Dread Fortress operation, and they're like, I can't progress without this, but I also can't find help. And I'm like, yeah, it's a lot of work to bring someone through an operation and to put together a group and stuff like that. The HK droid, I think, is very similar. It's a very, very, very boring task, especially if you're not getting the reward for yourself, because it's a one-time only kind of thing. Yeah, it's very, very frustrating thing to do in general. Methuselah says, I've tried a few guilds, but have been lost in the feedback, as it seems the ones I found, at least they cater to 5 to 10 people, and everyone else falls to the wayside. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry. I don't know if you guys had a chance to take a look at the guild finder yet, but maybe there's a guild there that might be better suited for you. Methuselah goes on to say, I've almost given up on the game because I'm hitting the same roadblock I did with World of Warcraft and having a hard time finding stuff outside solo content. Are you having trouble finding groups to do it with? Or are you having trouble like completing the content by yourself, or are you having trouble not knowing like where you should even be headed towards, you know? It's fun solo, but it's an MMO, kind of miss out on the whole experience if you just solo. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. If you want to do the MMO stuff and you're having trouble getting into it, it's way less fun. I can actually say Mr. Swtorista, he had a similar problem with ESO, Elder Scrolls Online. He is such a Skyrim nerd. He loves Elder Scrolls and the Elder Scrolls universe so much. And he was getting into ESO, but then he was just having trouble finding a group that he clicked with and a group that he didn't feel like he was kind of an outsider in. So he actually ended up not playing anymore because he had, I guess it kind of sounds like similar feelings as you're having. It can be really hard. And apart from looking for a guild, I really don't have like any suggestions. Like Mr. Swtorista is like really nice to play with. I married him, so I kind of like him. He's quiet. That's the only really hard part for him. He's quiet, he's shy, but he's like a great teammate, you know? He listens, he doesn't go ahead, he's patient, he's nice, he doesn't talk about weird stuff. He's not mean. But I imagine if you're quieter or if you struggle with things, it can be generally kind of hard. Kitty Kisses goes on to say, he wants more social together play. I understand that, and that's valid. I just don't know how to help, but I appreciate you. I'm also disabled and can't move. Right. So yeah, it's definitely a thing. Yeah. Chris, he's saying he wants to play both the stories as well as play with other people, which, yeah, it's an online game. We all kind of want to play with other people for sure. Absolutely. The group find, yeah, there's so Chris is doing his best to give some suggestions. There is the group finder as always for flashpoints, but that's not always a great route for some people. Some people prefer to run with a group of people they can actually talk to and spend time with, and might give them more leeway, especially if you're a little slower or struggle with the controls and stuff like that, or want to take your time. Group finder's not great for that. It can be really hard. Yeah, but this is absolutely a group game. Absolutely a group game. If you're on Starforge, I'm totally down to run with you. Oh, Vita, that's so nice of you. Methuselah, if you're still hanging out and you didn't bounce out. What server are you on? Oh, Vita says, I started a month ago. Hey, well, welcome to the game to you too then. Let's see, where was I on my video editing? I kind of got lost along the way.
Slot machines. The Smuggler's Luck.
Oh yeah, I was putting the different colored machines in there. Blunk. Shadows Hawk says, it's been awesome hanging with you and getting your advice on stream. I'm actually going to start my stream as a Dark Side Jedi. Nice, have fun, good luck. Playthrough. Hope you have fun and thanks for all the help. Yeah, Shadows Hawk. The biggest suggestion I can say if you're starting streaming is spend a lot of time making sure your microphone is as good as it can be. Whatever, like, I'm not saying go buy a $300 microphone, but whatever microphone you have, spend some time setting up the different filters and noise gates and stuff like that to make sure that it sounds as good as it can before you really start streaming, because oh my gosh, audio is so important. I say that as I like have not the highest audio, but if you have a really low quality audio, or there's a lot of background noise, or it's scratchy, or it's too loud, or it's too quiet, it's a lot less enjoyable to watch, you know? Vita Poacher says, advanced MMO player, but I'm really enjoying this game. Oh, very cool. What is there any other specific game that you normally play? I've been playing SWTOR a long time, but been jumping into World of Warcraft lately.
The Smuggler's Luck. Kingpin's Bound.
Yeah, Odie's really nice too. I absolutely agree that. Oh, Chris Collins is on Starforge. Methuselah is on Starforge. I don't know how you guys would talk to each other. Like, we've got Vita Poacher over on Twitch and Methuselah over on YouTube, and neither program really has a good built-in chat service. Methuselah, by any chance, do you happen to use Discord? Maybe you could put your Discord name in chat and I could share it over on the Twitch side of things and you can add each other as friends. I'm like, how do I do this? But just for you guys watching in general, my biggest recommendation is look for a guild that's community focused, maturity based, or whatever you want to call it. Like we're a guild that's meant to interact with other people, and that's their goal. And I've just linked you guys the guild finder in case you haven't found it yet. I've got 36,000 and a something alt. Oh, you're from ESO. Oh, that's so nice. That's so wonderful. Got it. SWTOR says my in-game name is my Twitch name as well. Yeah, that's the hard part. When I was setting up the guild finder, people would tell me their character name, but I'm like, if you're not online, people can't message you, can they? Not easily, at least. I spent so much time. I have a level 80 of each class. Wow, so you've actually played quite a bit, Methuselah. Holy guacamole. Let's see. In the meantime, SWTOR, I guess if you tell me whether you're public or imperial, I can pass on your name to Methuselah, and maybe they can mail you in game if you guys don't have Discord. Discord is just what we use in SWTOR, not like me specifically, but SWTOR players in general use Discord to communicate outside the game, mainly because you can message people even when they're not online, you know.
Here's luck.
Kingpin's Bounty is next. Purple one.
Kingpin's Bounty and Emperor's
blah blah. Oof. Snip.
And
Emperor's blah blah. Here we go. Perfect. And Emperor's Bounty.
Kingpin's Bounty and Emperor's Grace.
Nice.
The casino chip.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, you're Orc Boys. Oh, okay. Got it. You know what? I probably already have you as a friend. I love that name. Orc Boys is the Discord name of the player offering to help if you want to request them as a friend in Discord. And their character name in game, they are Imperial named. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at typing. Never happened. I can type really, really fast, but I type with the accuracy of about a 5-year-old. There's lots of edit undo in my house.
And Emperor's Grace. The casino chips to play these slot machines.
Okay.
The casino chips to play these slot machines can either be bought directly from a...
Here, I think we can just put the iridescent Varactile right there because we're going to go show off the two individual ways to get them.
The casino chips to play these slot machines can either be bought directly from a vendor or...
You got a lot of practice typing from your RuneScape days? Oh my gosh, I got a lot of practice typing from my Neopets days. That's where I learned how to type, baby! Are you a sad boy with no money? Come to the Darshana Casino. Okay, perfect. Let's just slap this in here.
Or dropped from enemies while playing. You may have even come across some while playing on your characters without even knowing the Nightlife event was going on. Tokens are legacy-wide and shared across all your characters on your server. And you can see how many
you have in the clip that we already took. Let's just reuse it.
And you can see how many you have on your character by opening your inventory, then clicking the currency tab. So let's talk about the two ways. First is buying tokens. Tokens can be bought from the droid in a tuxedo named Casino Currency tab. So let's talk about the two ways. First is...
So this is all I do when I'm editing videos, is just listening to me saying the same thing over and over and over. So when I make a mistake in a video or I exported it and something went funky, like the audio is funky, it was because I was so absolutely sick of listening to myself. Like, I never want to hear myself again after working on a video. I'm like, I'm not editing another video for the next year because I'm just done. I'm so done listening to myself. What was it? Oh, we need to go see the little casino vendor droid. Honestly, says iBear, guilds can make or break your game experience. I used to have an active and friendly leader, used to average 2 to 4 million conquests on a single character working with them. Super sad they left the game. The next guild leader didn't even recognize their conquest MVPs. Oh, that's so sad. So, like, what a good guild leader means to an individual person also really is different from person to person. So, for example, I've been reading a lot of stuff about what makes a good guild leader in World of Warcraft, and a lot of that is apparently related to, like, raid leading. Like how to be a good raid leader and organizing good raids that everybody's enjoying and everyone feels like they're getting good loot and don't feel like their time's being wasted, versus SWTOR. SWTOR is very different. A good guild leader is often considered someone who organizes events, helps moderate problems, or what's it called? The thing where you help solve problems between people, and who keeps things going for a guild in general. But it can still vary a lot within that. Like, for example, you're saying what's important to you was that I put in the work to help the guild, and I really enjoyed working together with the guild leader rather than them being absent, and I really enjoyed being recognized. Versus for me, that's like not important at all. To me, like, the important thing for a guild leader is that they're nice, they're around, and they help kind of keep things moving over the entire guild. Like, I don't care about like conquest at all, like not even a little bit. It's like so low on my priority list. And then someone else, their importance maybe like, maybe that guild leader needs to be a good role player. Maybe that guild leader needs to be a good raid leader. Maybe they're, you know, like, it's super important. Erbo says, my first 4 to 5 guilds in WoW years kind of burned me, so I don't talk much or ask questions. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, and I agree. It can really, being in a good guild versus a bad guild can really be a different, very, very different experience. And by bad guild, I mean a guild that more than anything, that's not a good fit for what you're looking for, or sometimes outright nasty, but I think that's a little less common. Let's see. I want to talk about, oh gosh, this distracted so easily. It's such a good conversation. WoW is super toxic compared to SWTOR for what I've seen so far. So World of Warcraft has incredibly larger amounts of people. Second, it has a really interesting player base, because there's a lot more people playing World of Warcraft than the other MMOs who are hardcore. Compared to Final Fantasy, SWTOR, ESO, Guild Wars 2, all of those games are a lot more casual compared to World of Warcraft. So the kind of players who consider themselves hardcore and almost consider playing like a second job or something even beyond a hobby is a lot higher. So percentage wise, you're going to come across more people, I think, in World of Warcraft who are going to be little poopers. But what's interesting is World of Warcraft itself has really been changing its kind of direction. It's definitely been focusing more on putting a lot of stock into providing stuff for casual players. Like, for example, hang on. I have due mail. Did I sell something? Awesome. For example, they added recently something called the one button hotkey, and it's your entire rotation, and all you have to do is press one button. It's not going to be the top tier DPS. If you learn your rotation really good, you'll still do better than that. And it's a little slower, but they've made it very, very accessible. And they've added a lot of kind of fun, silly stuff that's a little less like, you must be 40 people in a raid for the next 6 hours kind of thing. And SWTOR's never really had that, to be honest, that specific hardcoreness. The closest thing we ever had was ranked PvP, and even that, I would say, wasn't even quite in that same level. Erbo says, for my World of Warcraft guilds I was in, the first one was awesome at first. I was in it for about 6 months, open to new players and helpful. Oh, it sounds like it was nice to start. After about 5 months in the guild, I started feeling like they wanted me gone. To the point they were having full-on combos. I'd log in and say hi in guild chat, and they would either stop talking or move to group chats. Oh, I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. And there's no way in the end to really know if that was a feeling or a reelings thing, huh? I know that specific statement. I don't know about your situation. I wasn't there. I know, like, that kind of commentary is often like something that gets addressed in anxiety therapy or social anxiety therapy about like feeling like other people are thinking a lot more about you than they maybe are. That was like the main kind of example. But yeah, if you felt uncomfortable, it's never fun to feel that way, and never fun to be in a group where you feel that way.
Let's talk about the two ways. First is,
you want to be in a group where you feel not excluded, but rather included. The next 3 to 4 guilds died after about 2 to 3 months of me being in them. Yeah, so that's actually just a super common thing. Even in Star Wars: The Old Republic, guilds dying is like such a sad thing. And it happens, like, we have people coming back all the time saying like, I joined a guild, but now there's nobody online anymore. Or I joined a guild and somehow I accidentally inherited the guild. Like, it's really crazy. Yeah, but even whatever game you're in, there's gonna be a group or a guild or a free company or the ones in ESO called something dumb. like a trading guild. I don't know. There's gonna be a group for you to play with. The hard part is finding them and not getting burnt out with ones that aren't a good match in the meantime. Which sucks. And Methuselah, our friend over on Twitch, our friend named Orc Boys, sent you a friend request, and then you can chat with them. That's so nice of you. Chris says, do you know how to get the kitty pet other than from the dynamic encounter? That is the only way. The only other way is from the GTN, the player-run trade network, the player economy. Yeah, gambling's back, Sally, absolutely. Gamba is so back, exactly. Trading guilds are a must. And it's really weird. Guilds serve different focuses in different games. Like World of Warcraft, my friend's telling me that, as far as I understand, guilds are more for raiding than anything else. Versus SWTOR, guilds are for, like, hanging out with people. Like, a lot of guilds don't even, like, raid. Like, you don't need to by any means.
Let's talk about the two ways. First is buying tokens. Tokens can be bought from the droid in a...
Oh, I need to repeat the music here. Oh, Joe, did you run into some guild issues too? I'm gonna take a peek at that in a second here. Catching up with the YouTube side of things.
On your server, and you can see how many you have on your character by opening your inventory, then clicking the currency tab. So let's talk about the two ways. First is
Joe, you ding dong! I'm sorry, I'm dying. Joe says I was a new player and this guild on Starforge kicked me out for joking I'd robbed their guild bank. I didn't even have permission to rob the guild bank. Oh my gosh, Joe! That's like getting a new job and saying you're gonna rob the cash register once you have permission for using the cash register. Oh my god, you're so funny. I'm so sorry. It's really funny though. I guess I'm gonna say chalk that one down to a lesson learned. Sometimes we are joking, but when we are with new people we're just meeting, we should sometimes see how well our jokes will land first. I'm sorry I'm laughing so hard, but yeah, definitely maybe don't make that joke again with a guild you like. I don't know if our guild would kick you out, but I don't know if that would make a good early impression, and early impressions often matter a lot. Also, here's a really good point. Slasher says, our Republic guild suffered a hostile takeover like that. Now it's gone forever. Okay, so we've actually seen that multiple times where people have stolen from guild banks and wiped it out. So potentially you may have also like made a joke that sounds just a little too real to the guild, or maybe they experienced that or have heard about it happening too many times. If someone said they're gonna rob the guild bank, I'd kind of be like giving them a stink eye. Oh my gosh. Cat pet? What cat pet? Let's pull it up really fast. Hang on. Joe, but yeah. Thanks for sharing your story, though. I did really like it. I'm sorry I'm laughing at your misfortune. I really do apologize about that. So the kitty pet. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have a picture of him yet because I'm in the progress of updating this. These are the two cats that are retired, and there's a different cat. He's kind of beige-ish colored. And you can get him from something called Galactic Seasons. I'm going to link you the page because I have the information there. If not a picture of cute little kitty. I have him. I own him. I can have him out right beside me right now. I just don't have him on the website yet. Oh my gosh, Joe, that is... Oh, okay, I'll move on, I promise. Slasher actually points out, speaking of guilds that die, I inherited my guild on Imperial side. Now it's my son and I that play on it. Oh, nice! You inherited a guild, kind of like we were talking about. It's really common for guilds to kind of to die out. Absolutely. But yeah, once again, after having story time, I'm gonna link the guild finder again. I'm not saying the guild finder is gonna find your super perfect guild or anything like that, but it is gonna allow you to read about them and try and find one that's actually a good fit for you. Going back to the YouTube side of things, you guys are talkative today. This is awesome. Methuselah says, I've been typing for 30 years and I still look at the keyboard and I can't do home row typing. I actually still have to look at the keyboard quite a bit. And it's weird because I mostly know how to type. I just tend to have my hands on the wrong spot and it gets all funky. Shit Show Joe says, don't sign up for the guild I was in. No sense of humor. Or maybe do and just don't joke about stealing everything from their guild bank when you first join. Does anyone else use 2 index fingers to type? Raduan! Raduan! It's actually fairly common. The word for it is hunt and peck. I think it's called hunt and peck, kind of like a chicken. Bark, 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 bark. You can. I've seen a lot of people type really fast like that. I think it's considered not recommended, but it's absolutely a way to type. And as long as you're comfortable typing like that, go nuts. We have a friend of ours who uses, who has having a brain fart. He has lost most of the use of his of hands, and he uses a something called a finger crutch. Finger crutches. Here we go. And you literally attach them to your hand, kind of like a crutches for your typing crutch, maybe it's called. It's literally like a crutch for your feet, but you put it on your hand, and it allows you to like tap the keyboard more successfully. I think I have a picture about this. Swtorista accessibility, and that's essentially the same type of typing, because you essentially type as if you have one finger on each hand and do the hunt and peck, and that seems to work just fine for lots of people who have impaired typing as well. Finger crutch. Typing aids. Yeah, here we go. I found them. These. Yeah. Here we go. This is exactly what I was looking for. Perfect. So yeah, that's essentially the same type of typing. Pretty cool. I was really interested when he was showing me that. I interrogated him about it for like 10 minutes because I was like, that's so neat. Oh, hey there, Crusader. Crusader says, I found this game recently and I'm obsessed since then. I mean, old, but so gold. Hey, welcome to the game. Welcome on in. Hello, hello, hello. You guys are so funny. You're still talking about typing over there. Okay, I think I finally caught up. If you guys asked any questions or comments and I missed along the way, feel free to repost them. I can only see about like 10 at a time because don't have a lot of space right here. But I love answering them, so feel free to repost if I missed them.
Is buying tokens. Tokens can be bought from the droid in a tuxedo named Casino Cashier. If you're buying tokens from the vendor, you can easily buy them in bulk by...
Oh yeah, I should do the shift-click trick. I'm gonna go on Imperial side to show the shift-click trick. So our friend who just got here, Crusader, says, yeah, I have a late start, but 1 month and I'm level 73. Very nice. You're almost at endgame there. You're almost at level 80. Very cool. Can we ask what server are you on, if you know, and what class did you decide to go play? Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I love that little background music. Absolutely. Such a good one. Raduin, it says, I haven't played SWTOR in so long. I'm thinking of replaying Knights of the Old Republic. Oh, you're going to go back to a very old game with a very good story. It's nice that you can play that on a lot of different things these days. You can play it on the Nintendo Switch. You can play it on your phone. You can play it on your Xbox 360 kickflip. I don't know what else you would play it on. It's pretty much on every platform at this point, which is super cool. Here's my little concierge. And so this is going to be a different type of recording a video. This is where I play my voice in the background and then I try to do the motions that will match it.
Tokens. Tokens can be bought from the droid in a tuxedo named Casino Cashier. If you're buying tokens from the vendor, you can easily buy them in bulk by holding down your shift key and right-clicking the tokens and dragging them into your inventory to buy them in bulk. The expensive Emperor's Casino chips are 7.5 million credits each, the Kingpin's Casino chips are 100,000 credits, and the Smuggler's Casino chips are 5,000 credits each. If you're looking to get tokens for free, they also drop from enemies
for free! I don't know if I have any footage of the tokens dropping because I get a lot of tokens from running like flashpoints and mostly operations, but I don't know if I've like recorded that anywhere because I'm just like, I get tokens all day, every day.
If you're buying tokens from the vendor, you can easily buy them in bulk by holding down your...
And now the next step is line these up. It looks like they line up. Oh, it doesn't look right. Oh, that looks perfect. I'm lining up the two audio signals where they look about the same. Oh, what happened here? Did I accidentally cut it?
And right-clicking the token, shift key, and right-clicking...
Oh, what happened there? Something funky happened. I think that should be okay.
Clicking the tokens and dragging them into your inventory. If you're buying tokens from the vendor, you can easily buy them in bulk by holding down your shift key and right-clicking the tokens and dragging them into your inventory to buy them in bulk. The expensive Emperor's Casino chips are
Cool.
7.5 million credits each, the Kingpin's Casino chips are 100,000 credits, and the Smuggler's Casino chips are 5,000 credits each. If you're looking to get tokens for free,
Should I just go to Korriban and just start murdering stuff and see if I get lucky? I don't know if I had the patience for that, but I'm gonna go give it a shot. Otherwise, I don't know if that's a good use of my time. Maybe if I get lucky in the first couple of murders. Hang on here. Where's Korriban? But yeah, the Nightlife event quests are absolutely there. So the overall quest that gives you the good purple token, that one is once per character of all time. Just like forever. But the other quests are all repeatable once per day, which is pretty cool. I got both KOTORs on Steam when they were on sale, says Bladen, but it was tricky to get it to run well on a 4K monitor. Run well? I'm surprised you're able to get it to run, like, period, at all. I see a bunch of people running around killing chlor slugs already, so I'm kind of wondering if it might make more sense to go over to the Tukata Wilds, because there's a lot of enemies over there. Oh, that's so funny! Ivanov just suggested that. Go to the tombs. There's more enemies over there. That's funny. Nice. Apparently it was a good idea. You don't have to buy any tokens. I've been getting them for free from Flashpoints, Uprisings, Heroics, and Operations. Yeah, absolutely. That's what the next part of the video is. I like to try and cover a little bit of how everything works. Here we go. Do I have a companion? Do I own a companion on this character? Come on, Lana Benico. We have things to murder. Ooh. Oh, that was not the right ability. Oh, I'm a sage. Oh, I'm a lightning. So do I just zap things to death? Oh, that's fun. That's very satisfying. Just murdering my way through the galaxy here. There's so many enemies. I almost should put Lana Benico to be damaged, right? Oh, I think we got one. Oh, look at that. In the first, like, under a minute. 30-second run right there. Emperor's Casino chip. 7.5 million credits. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. We are done. That was awesome. Get it. That was lucky. And if the larva event is on, I think it's better because there's more enemies. Oh yeah, all the little larvae that are running around the main area, you're right. DXD Markenzie says, where are you from? Great question. I'm from a little bit everywhere, if you're asking especially about my accent. I'm from both Canada and the United States, and I've moved around a lot. So my accent's just a messy mess, a little bit of lots of things. Okay, let's see. Let's just plop this in here and see how it looks.
they also drop from enemies while playing.
Oh, that was way too forward. Let's try that.
Also drop from enemies while playing. If you're a pure solo player, any enemies have a chance of dropping tokens. Players usually suggest killing whatever low-level enemies you can find on Tide.
And I'll put the beginning of the video where I was just running around like a ding-dong, killing stuff. Kind of want to go show the chlor slugs, but I don't know if it's
Suggest
necessarily...
killing whatever low-level enemies you can find on Tython, or...
I don't want to like show the chlor slugs because if everybody's killing the chlor slugs and there's no chlor slugs left, and people don't always realize that they should kind of separate out and go look for other places. A lot of people don't quite get that concept, so I don't want to show that spot specifically because then everyone will run there and have the same problem I just had. Markenzie says, sounds more like Eastern Europe. Nick, what does that mean? Oh, so Crusader says, I made a human Sith Inquisitor, a fan of the dark side. Long live the Empire. Excuse me! Evil! Very cool. I hope you're enjoying the Sith Inquisitor story if you haven't already finished it at level 73.
I suggest killing whatever low-level enemies you can find on Tython, Orb Mantel, Hutta, or Korriban. But this method seems to have some type of limit in place, so eventually you'll stop getting rewards or token drops. There's also a lot of randomness involved. Some players will report getting 2 or 3 tokens doing this, or other players will report that they've gotten a whole bunch. The most common method of getting
token. Oh no! So I was super curious, and I haven't really seen an answer yet. Can you get tokens from the solo flashpoints? I've heard everybody say the veteran mode flashpoints is where it's at, but let's keep the farm a secret. It's not really a secret. It's the first area that you get to on Korriban. It's kind of an obvious one. We just don't need to necessarily specifically promote it. Go to Korriban. There's nothing here. I'll get messages. There's no slugs to kill. But I haven't really seen anyone like confirm or deny that solo flashpoints give tokens. So what would be a really good one to run? A really good one to run would be as a stealther. So let's swap over. A good one to run as a stealther might be the Corellia one, because I think you can stealth through pretty much the entire thing. It's called Objective Meridian, right? Haven't tried solo flashpoints. Right, I've never really heard a lot of people saying they have or have not. Hey there, Trash Human. Nice name. And hi there over there. Oh, I see all you little tap on the screen. To my ears, says Kitty Lasers, you sound like Midwestern American, and that's fairly close, because a lot of my accent does come from Midwestern Canada. But are they the same? No. Have I ever lived in Midwestern USA? No. Is my accent a hot mess? Yes. Absolutely. Oh no, I don't have any abilities. Hang on. Let's fix that. No! No. Like, get me out of here. Oh man, I'm gonna die. I don't even know if I have a gear on. Stealth out. I don't have a companion. This is so rude. This is so rude. I'm no longer stealthed out. Okay, I got my companion. I keep being detected from stealth. I'm just gonna run my way the best I can forward. So I'm taking a look at, let's see. Do I got abilities? Yes, I do. Fantastic. Do I have gear? Kinda, sorta. Yes, I do. Perfect. Wonderful. So this flashpoint is kind of notorious as being really good to stealth through. It's not necessarily the fastest, but I don't care because I know how to do this one in stealth, and my goal is to just go to the bosses. We'll do a little test. We'll just go murder a boss or two and see how it goes, you know? I think it's fine. You just sound like a person. I don't hear any accents. Right, so I have an accent. Everybody has some accent. It's just whether it's pinpointable or not of a specific location is where it gets interesting. Alright. Let's see. Defeat the Vulture Squad armored units. Oh, that's up ahead, I see. See, this is what I mean. This one you don't really have to fight anything if you're a stealth character. You can just murder your way through. I wonder if I can set Eric Jorgen to damage. I'm gonna give that a shot. Fall to my death. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. Phew. My goal is to kill him before he kills me. I think we're gonna be more than fine. I'm not even taking that much damage. And I set my companion to damage character, and he won't be able to heal me, so I better be a little careful, but it does mean we'll kill stuff together faster. Oh, dead. Look at that. Oh, I got the decorations. That's nice. And I got an Emperor's Casino chip. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Emperor's Casino chip. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So apparently solo Flashpoint's pretty good. Like, ideally, if I'm testing, I should do the other bosses, but that's not what I had planned on the docket today. I really wanted to work on doing this. But, oh man, but I wanna know the answer. Streamer luck right there. No kidding. Let's go do the other bosses and see if the drop rate is similar. So for veteran Flashpoints, would you guys say you get a token from your veteran Flashpoint boss about 50% of the time? What's the name of that Flashpoint? Yes, it's the Meridian Complex. I was calling it the Corellia Flashpoint rather than calling it by name. I don't know if there's any other Flashpoints that are like a really good one to do solo. I'm sure there is. I just maybe can't name them off the top of my head. Like Copero. I think you can stealth through most of Copero too, yeah? Can you get tokens from operations? Oh yeah, you get plenty. Because every boss has a chance of dropping some, and there's usually like 4 to 5 bosses per operation for sure. Hey there, Tiny Bubbles. I like your name. That's cute. Do you like to say a boot and stuff? Okay, so I don't have most of the Canadian sayings. There's probably a word. What's a word for when you say a word totally different than the rest of the world? Like a boot instead of about. That's not quite an accent. It's almost something different. However, one of my relatives has all of those. All of the Canadian things come out of her mouth, and it cracks me up every time, because for a long time I wasn't sure it was like a real thing. But she had all of them, and I thought it was just fan-freaking-tastic. For sure, eh? You'll hear me say "eh" sometimes, not very commonly. Usually when I'm asking a question, and then friends will make fun of me if we're on voice chat. One of the embarrassing things that happened was when I was first meeting Mr. Swtorista's family. It was Thanksgiving, and we were meeting them all. I don't think we were married yet, but I'm having trouble remembering. But we'd been dating a while, and they had a garbage disposal for the sink, and I called it a garburator, and like the two people I was directly talking to just looked at me like, what? And his entire family, like his entire room full of extended family, got quiet and just looked at me, and I was like, what? And they were like, what? A garburator? Because we call it a garburator there, but apparently that is not a word here. What part of Canada are you from? Yeah, so I'm a little bit from all over. Basically, my dad was in the military, and so we moved around a whole bunch between both the United States and the US. And so I grew up when I was younger in Quebec, actually, the French part of Canada. And then when I moved away from Canada to be with Mr. Swtorista, the last place I was Alberta. So the Texas of Canada. But now I'm here. I'm in California with Mr. Swtorista, because that's where he's from. I used to work with a couple of native Canadians. A was almost every other word, eh? Wonderful. Oh no, I'm gonna die. I heal myself. I'm so pro. I don't need a healer companion. Apparently I did. I'm gonna go eat this right here. Boom, 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 boom. If I leave this one guy alive, I wonder if it'll make it easier and no more other guys will spawn. Oh, here we go. Good to go. Give token! Oh my god. No way. We need to add solo flashpoints to this. Okay, so we need to edit this video. We need to edit the audio. Okay, we'll run one more just to make sure. But veteran flashpoints, yeah, you guys would get one about every other time, right? I just know they're very frequent in veteran flashpoints. I just don't know if solo is similar, like, percentage rate or not. You're in California too! I'm near LA. Or rather, I am in LA. I'm near the city that I live in. LA is still very confusing to me because of the concept of there being LA proper, LA downtown, and then LA County. In Canada, our cities don't become these massive conglomerates that spill over into other cities with no separation in between. Gosh. Okay, let's see. Orlando's the same way. It's real funky. In Canada, we have like big tracts of farm and like forest between all of our cities. Oh, you're at Huntington Beach. Very nice. I have a friend that lives there. It is a very pretty... That was one of the places we are looking to potentially move towards. But it kind of is a little pricey there. Really nice area, though. Right, the concept, like, I've been here for like almost 8 or 9 years or something like that now, and the concept still confuses me. It's kind of I need to get over it eventually. What was I gonna ask? Oh yeah, are you happy that the heat is less today? Because the last couple of days were too hot. That's what I have to say. Not that it's been as bad as some other years, but still, at least we haven't had any brownouts yet. Fingers crossed. I guess summer just technically started. It's the cheapest beach city I found out from one of my real estate friends. Right! It's not that expensive compared to like other locations. Absolutely. Those other locations we just we're like, we can't afford that $1 million closet on the side of that house on that beach, so why would we even look? Mexico City is not part of Mexico State. I didn't even know Mexico was a state. I thought it was only a country. Oh, a bunch of guys appeared. Oh, how cute! I Bear grew up in Huntington Beach. That's so sweet. Oh, Huntington Beach reunion party. Oh, right, because you're closer to the water. You're right. It's a lot less hot. Nice, good, awesome, fantastic. Jealous. I always forget that whenever we do go to the beach, it's like down 10 or 20 degrees, which is a lot when it's this hot. Yow. Do you like to go to the ocean? I thought that since I live here now, we would go more often because we're, you know, close to the beach. But, well, I mean, driving distance of the beach compared to Canada where there is no beach. There's a zero beach that isn't freezing. But we don't end up going as much as I thought we would. We do get to go out hiking and out and about quite a bit though, which is nice. You got infected by the Rackle disease just by standing on the fleet. Yeah, somebody died and barfed Rackle juice all over you for sure. Soma, hey there, Soma. Soma says I haven't played since 2018. Oh, hey there, you've been away for a bit. Hang on, am I doing this quest right? Yes, I need to get into that room over there. I think I need to maybe kill these guys. Nope, goodbye. Soma says, I haven't played the game since 2018, but I recently resubscribed, and wow, everything feels so new and strange to me now. I used to be a legendary player. I'm running into a wall. And did tons of raids back in the day, but the current game mechanics and systems feel overwhelming. Hey, well, first off, welcome back to the game. Coming back to the game after a big break, especially you've been away for somewhere between 6 and 7 years. That's no small amount. That's like half the game's lifetime. It is totally something that many players consider overwhelming and express the very same thing. So the good news is, the good part about being gone for so long is how much stuff has been improved or added to the game, and you have all this stuff to look forward to playing. And the downside is there's so much stuff, it's a bit scary. It's a bit scary. So what a lot of players recommend, if you haven't already done this, is to start a brand new level 1 character, and kind of it'll allow you to discover those systems a little bit at a time rather than all at once. For example, crafting is mostly the same, but like you'll notice the gearing system for max level is totally different. Max level is now 80. There's the new outfitter system, which I'm unsure if it existed when you were playing, or at least it's been changed a lot since then. Combat style is totally new, but super awesome. I love it so much. Loadouts are complicated to learn and are not necessarily intuitive, but make it so awesome to switch between different advanced classes. We'll use your old person terminology. The companion tab. Do we even use that tab? No, we just ignore it. But big welcome back to the game. And Soma, the biggest advice I can give for a returning player is to join a guild, because a guild is often a really good place to ask questions and to kind of find other people to play with as you're getting back into the groove of things, if you like doing group stuff. Or if you don't like doing group stuff, just somewhere you can ask questions. And after that,
I'm here pretty much every weekday, 8 to 10 a.m. Pacific. So I don't know your time zone, but I usually end right around now, and I start about 2 hours before now on the weekdays. And if you ever have any questions, feel free to come stop in and ask, because I love answering them while running around doing stuff. Tiny Bubble says it's the best over here in Huntington Beach compared to coming from Phoenix, Arizona. Here I am saying, are you happy it's not very hot and you're from Phoenix, Arizona? LOL. That's a hot place. That's a very, very hot place. The US does not have a state called Mexico, just New Mexico. Oh, maybe that's what they meant. Maybe they meant New Mexico. Got it. Oh no, Mexico has a state named Mexico, and separately Mexico City, but Mexico City is not in New Mexico. That's fun. Oh, here's what I was trying to find. I just didn't look around or read the quest objectives. Both problematic. Oh man, I want to go to the beach now. What do I like about the beach? I like the cool air. I like that I don't feel like I have to work when I'm at the beach, where I feel like I have to work 90% of everywhere I am in my life. I don't like the sand. Obviously, it's coarse and rough and it gets into everything. And also, separately, I'm allergic to sand. Also, I'm allergic to water. Maybe that's part of my problem about why I don't like the beach. I'm allergic to the main two components of the beach. I think I could get over the being allergic to the water part if the water didn't have so many scary things in it. And by scary things, I don't mean sharks or googly wooglies. I mean the stuff, the gloopy stuff, the water plants that get wrapped around your legs. I hate them so much. Oh, where'd Darth Malgus go? Darth Malgus is hurting me. Come back, Darth Malgus. Oh, what happened? Oh, this is the shade of Malgus. All good. Not the same Malgus, just standing there staring at me. But kelp, yeah, kelp and various other plants that live in the water stuff. Not always kelp. It's always kind of weird stuff. Sea grapes, gross, just disgusting. Just absolutely do not want to touch me. And the ocean is awesome when it's inside of the ocean because it gives you cool air from the breeze. But when you're in the ocean, then it is freezing, and I want nothing to do with any of that. Another thing I do like about the beach, though, is people always bring snacks, and they share them with me, and you can sneak beverages on the beach even though you're not supposed to, and usually nobody cares as long as you're not being obnoxious. And I like sitting on the beach towel, and I like... Did I win? But no, I want to loot Malgus. Wait, do I not get rewards? Oh, okay, I do. I was like, excuse me. Rude. What's attacking? What's... I don't... Let's see if we got a token, though. Okay, we didn't get one this time, but we got pretty lucky all the other ones. I don't know if a loot box would even count. Like, it's kind of weird. You're like Finn from Adventure Time, hates the ocean. There's plenty of reasons to love the ocean, but I hate all of them. Just joking, I just don't want to go in the ocean. We have a nice question from player named PJ. PJ wants to know, may I ask what you think about the gunslinger sharpshooter class for operations? Do you think it's a strong or weak class? I like to go by numbers, especially because I don't like playing gunslinger myself. However, a lot of our friends like to play gunslinger, so it must not be too terrible. Whenever I'm looking at the operations list of the classes, there's always at least one gunslinger in there or one sniper, which is the mirror. But if you want to take a look at the best classes chart, I've just linked it for you in chat, and you can see where gunslinger, what are you playing? Gunslinger sharpshooter? Where sharpshooter sits in the list there for sure, and that'll give you a little more information about numbers-wise stuff. All right, you guys, me and my beach are gonna get the hell out of here. I'm gonna take my beach and leave. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I went and did some research. I'm gonna have to record a new note for that video saying that like solo flashpoints seem to be pretty good. Pretty good for those tokens. The bosses seem to have a decent rate. Well, we didn't do enough study, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
We're gonna go see Odie today. Odie is a very friendly player. So if you have any questions, you're welcome to ask him as well. You're very welcome, PJ, and sorry to answer and run away on you. Bye, you guys. I hope you have a great day. Have a good one. Cheers, and have a wonderful weekend, you guys. Bye. See ya.